it's all Lamelo Ball that time down the floor.
As the preseason is coming to a close, Lamelo Ball begins to ramp up. Being a young leader in the NBA is not an easy task, but in this game you'll see he's up for it. And me, well, I'm the original, the one, the only, Ball Facts.
Charlotte, Oklahoma, now bring Melo.
From Chino, California, wearing number one. This is Lamelo Ball. He went to the open house.
Only 2 preseason games left. He'll waste no time.
Lamelo Ball takes the game first shot. I agree with that. Uh-oh, look at this. That didn't happen last year. Jalen Williams, transition 3.
Don't push it.
This season, he's saying all the guys are out.
Lamelo patiently waits for Terry to get to his spot.
If he can stay healthy, he'll get back to his all-star form.
And they had a couple of 6-0 to Oklahoma City in recent years.
Tonight, the Thunder aren't even playing their normal starters. And in this first quarter, it seemed they were having a little too much trouble with the B squad. His reputation with the referees isn't the best. This season, he's looking to clean things up.
So far, so good for the locals. So Lamelo's going to sit.
A quick rest, then he'll come back and try to finish the quarter right.
Shot clock was winding down. No work.
From such an athletic family, his dad played football. He was a tight end at Alabama. His mom ran track. Older brother had a career overseas, and his older sister played as well. And Brandon told me
I think when Paul George came into the league, he wore number 24.
Thunder, we do know that.
Oh, you're right.
By the end of the first, the Hornets starters still couldn't pull away from the Thunder's bench, so Melo would get more aggressive in the second.
Our second quarter, Hornets begin it the same way they ended the first quarter. Lamelo Ball, Frank Neely-Keena, Nick Richards, Bryce McGowan, JT Thorne, and it's all Lamelo Ball that time down the floor.
Yep, 2 guys.
There's nothing more dangerous than an underdog that starts to believe they can win. As the leader, Melo knows it's his job to snuff out their hope.
I'm pretty hardcore when it comes to, players being available, all that kind of stuff. Lamelo Ball, 3-pointer for Lamelo. I don't mind guys.
As he checks the score, he sees job's not done.
There's some young players right now for Oklahoma City who are fighting for their professional life.
He won't be satisfied until they're up double digits.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. You just continue to add pieces to the puzzle each season.
As Lamelo Ball seems so intriguing, he can make plays.
Help me, with the NBA game or college game,
They committed to getting better every single day. As
gets his hands on a lot of balls.
He's dialed in, he's paying close attention.
System that you talked about, one of the oldest guys on the team is actually.
When his guy goes down, he's the first to pick him up.
finishes, and the Thunder pushing back a little bit here in the second quarter, but
He knows the feeling. Been there, done that. But this season will be different.
the Thunder had it set up nicely too. Is Miller, boy, hung in the air a long time. There's that athleticism that we were talking about.
But the Thunder just keep coming forward, so Lamelo leans back on him.
Bullets. Just so many possessions over the course of the game for Lamelo Ball. Swings that pass around to Williams.
This year, he's going to draw fouls, and if the refs won't call it, he will.
This with the basketball. That's assist number 16.
And when the Thunder got hope, Melo said nope.
At 13 points in 13 minutes. This guy is super important once again. Lamelo Ball seems to be doing all the right things to make himself available for as many games as possible. No doubt. Another beautiful dime. Lamelo finds the God of Thunder.
Got that back.
It's halftime. You're watching the Ball Facts preseason. I got you.
Scored the ball, got 20 that first half.
Game in a couple of seasons. They've lost 10 in a row.
Point to preseason. Maybe that's the reason why they got off to such a slow start last year.
Tight corners. Mark Williams is pushed from behind.
I think it's important that you.
His father raised him to be a leader. LeVar also told him if you want to win, you need to be on the same page as your coach. And he's taken that advice to heart.
Because he said, I got to find something in common with these guys. Pretty cool that he go that extra yard. Lamelo, off-balance layup is good, and Oklahoma City has to call a timeout. Hornets stretch their lead till they're nasty.
Peeling onions early. Second effort fighting over that screen. And then Mark puts a hand up on the shooter.
PJ Washington 76ers. In the first round, they took Joel Embiid. In the second round, they took this Mitic guy. When Philadelphia was basically just stripping it down to the bolts.
He's got a grown man beard.
Down and over, and Frank Ntilikina will come into the game.
By the time he leaves the game in the third, they're up 17 points. Job well done. The bench will finish the game out. They'd still win, but they did get the game close again. Melo played 23 minutes. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. Yes, of course, this did happen without the Thunder's main guys on their roster: Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Dirk Williams, Chet Holmgren. But we can't ignore the fact of what happens when he's on the court. This team point differential is impressive, with Paul George, Giannis, LeBron. Lamelo is amongst them. These other guys are veteran leaders, Lamelo a young leader, and that number is a good sign. Now, every leader needs troops to back him up. You need guys to receive the flashy passes that you're giving. And with Miles Bridges being, let's say, somewhat in limbo again, if you know, you know, this is getting kind of interesting. People don't have high hopes for the Hornets, but Lamelo looks confident. So, therefore, I will remain confident, because as the leader goes, so does the rest of the pack. Lamelo is wearing ankle support this season. I believe he'll stay healthy and actually play a full season. So make sure you subscribe to Ball Facts.
What kind of channel is this? I've never seen this before!